what is Pathways Mentor Program. I am excited to learn. Are you? Over to you, DTM Ashok.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Ramki, and all the mentors and mentees present here. Please raise your hand if you are already a Pathways mentor. You have already completed the Pathways Mentor Program. Okay, I see Nina. Congratulations, Nina and DTM Thomas, on completing Pathways Mentor Program. And for the rest of people, in case you have not gone through Pathways Mentor Program, what it is and all, here is some help. Okay, let me start with my presentation. Are you able to see my screen? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Have you seen the change in the slide? I just want to confirm.
Yes,
okay.
I can see that.
Thank you. Okay. What I am going to cover today is the program overview. Then, what are all the projects in Pathways Mentor Program? Documentation that are required. And finally, what recognition you get after completing Pathways Mentor Program. The first thing is Pathways Mentor Program is a formal program. You may be already a mentor for several years, or you just started mentoring people. All that is fine. Here is some formal mechanism wherein you complete certain curriculum and then get certified as Pathways Mentor. It's totally formal. You will know after I share the documentation that will be required and the projects that are required to be completed to become a Pathways Mentor. Another thing is it's optional. In the traditional program, we didn't even have any such program called mentoring program or certification or anything. In Pathways, when you are in level 2, there is a project 3, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. There you understand how Toastmasters visualizes or envisages mentoring. Whereas after completing that, if you are after level 2, you will be able to register for Pathways Mentor Program. It is completely optional. Once you complete level 2 in any path, you will see under suggested learning session in Basecamp homepage, Pathways Mentor Program. You can, like any other project, you can activate and launch and go through the projects. Maybe you have to wait for 24 hours or a day to see that it appears on your screen. The total duration is 6 months for this project, this program. There are 3 projects that you have to do as part of those Pathways Mentor Program. And unlike the other paths where you can do projects out of sequence, here you have to do sequentially. The first project is Prepare to Mentor. In this, what you have to do is you have to assess your readiness to be a mentor. There is a form to be filled called Mentor Self-Assessment, where you will be filling up what are your goals, what are your strengths, what is your expertise you are bringing to the table to mentor someone and the like. And after doing that analysis and filling up the form, you have to share project completion form with your Vice President Education. That's all is there in Prepare to Mentor. There is no need to give any project. The second one is a short-term assignment of mentoring. You have to talk to your VPE and get a protege and then mentor that person for a short assignment. It could be for a project. It could be icebreaker project or evaluation feedback or something. If you are already doing mentoring, you have been doing that for some time, probably this you still have to do it as a formality and then deliver a speech at the end of the project. It will help you build your skills as a mentor. Then the third project is the long one. It is advanced mentoring. You have to mentor a fellow member or even a non-Toastmaster. That is the highlight here. You can even mentor someone in your office or somewhere else. Only thing is you need to keep updating the Vice President Education. Finally, at the end of that 6 months, you have to deliver a speech in your club. These are all the requirements for Pathways Mentor Program. A lot of documentation is involved. Many of you are technical people or other kind of people. One thing that we don't like in office is documentation. We are ready to work a lot, but then when it comes to documentation, at least I was poor and it used to be a difficult task or whatever. So here, if you are taking a Pathways Mentor Program, be ready to complete a lot of documentation. One is mentor self-assessment, as I mentioned earlier. And second one is protege success plan. You have to work with the mentee to identify the short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. And you need to decide what will be the communication method, frequency, timings, or anything and the like. And also you have to maintain communication tracking log, where you have to say the date of communication, what you discussed, what are all the action items discussed, and some notes. Similarly, the protege also has to complete a self-assessment form where the mentee has to say, okay, these are the goals I think my mentor will be able to help. And the person also can, both mentor and mentee can mention their expectations and what are all the boundaries. Okay, a mentor can say, I can mentor you on many things except the humorous part. Probably for that, I will identify someone else, something like that. Boundaries can also be put in the document. It is more of an agreement between the mentor and the mentee, very formal. Okay. And at the end of the projects, you have to do mentoring evaluation for the mentor, mentoring evaluation for the protege. Both have to be completed. Another highlight or an important thing is monthly goal check. Every month you are expected to review the progress with the mentee formally. Probably you have to allot some quality time, spend some time on, okay, these are all the things you mentioned as your goals. And in this month specifically, what did you do? And why you didn't do something? What are the reasons? How we can revise the goals? Things like that can be done during the monthly goal check. And finally, if you do all this, what are the things you will get as recognition? Okay. As soon as you complete your Pathways Mentor Program, you will get a badge. It will be listed in your My Badges in the Basecamp homepage. You will also get a certificate of proficiency on completing your Pathways Mentor Program. There is another one, which is like listing as Pathways Mentor in your Basecamp profile. Under this, if you see, you will see when did you join as a member and what are your credentials and Pathways Mentor, yes or no. Right now, if you see, if you have not completed a path, then it will show no. See, there are two requirements. One is you should have completed Pathways Mentor Program, and also you should have completed one path, any path. Only after that, your listing as Pathways Mentor will show yes in Pathways. This is part of the recognition. In fact, at this point, I would like to thank Toastmaster Vijay Kumar of our club, who helped me become a Pathways Mentor by following all the processes that are required in Pathways Mentor Program. In fact, we need not stop with this. We can even do this with all the mentors, mentees that we have even now, but I stopped it. I urge you all to become a Pathways Mentor in this year. and sign up for Pathways Mentor Program today. If you have any difficulties, please reach out to any of us on what needs to be done or what kind of help you need to sign up for this program. With this, I have covered whatever is required for Pathways Mentor Program. I hope more and more people will sign up for this. As District 120, we have a soft goal or target of getting 100 members becoming Pathways Mentor by June 2022. Help us achieve that goal. Thank you all. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you very much, DTM Ashok. Enormous amount of information. Pathways Mentor Program is something which a lot of us here did not know, and thanks for throwing the lights that we will definitely take your support and sign up